everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler. And
it's the Watson show.
Yeah, just figured, in honor of him starting to practice. We don't know if he's going to play against the Bengals. I think he is, but it's been such a long time since we've seen him, and we know he's a little bit of a tease because, man, when he's good, and then all of a sudden he's gone. He gets hurt. But I think it's worth...
Well, he's getting injured.
Yeah.
If he's out for a while.
Right. And I think it's worth, though, pointing out the impact he can have on their offense, particularly if they get that offensive line in order, because with enough time, that could really improve their deep game.
And you also notice something, and this is Watson up here, that a lot of the times you got a bunch down here, and we got one of them that's got a 4x1. They want him by himself, just in case if you get these guys rolling this way, it opens it up for everybody.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of things off of that is, the underneath routes are unbelievable, because if you can get a pick on these guys, or you can run a screen pass back to this side, it's a lot of things you could do when number 9 is out there.
Check down, because everybody, like you said, is kind of moving back. So you hit these little check downs to the back, and you can get 8 yards off of
8
that.
to 10.
And so I think that's going to be important, especially in early going he doesn't have to hit Watson on a deep ball right away, but take
show
advantage
that next one. I'm going to show you.
And make the defense honor you.
Look at that. Okay, now we got an 86 route.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have a stop out here, but the 86 here is the 8, and here's the 6. Okay, look how deep these guys are. Here, but look at the check down.
This is Tucker Kraft left here. Oops, we're not even on our normal yellow there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 85. I mean, okay, this is a 1st and 10. Let me fix that too.
Fix that one,
Okay. And so, dump it here, and he's going to get it close to the first down. First down is right here.
Oh yeah. And again, it gives you a chance to be aggressive if you want to, because if that safety comes here and your 8 route beats him here, this guy, because he wants to stay on Watson, he'll come in there with him instead of staying here.
Right, and that's his job, right? This is a cover 3,
like a cover 3.
So his job isn't to come and bite on him. Right, he's got to stay here in case this guy.
Yeah, because the guy, or he may go long.
Right?
Yeah, or this guy may stop, and this guy runs a corner route.
Right.
So he got to be over here.
Yeah, or like the play against Dallas where Wicks kept going, right?
Yes.
And Golden was supposed to do that, right?
Yeah, but he was so open, he just caught it.
Yeah. But this guy has got to be there.
Yes.
So
it's a good point.
The other thing is, this guy is not going to do that. He's supposed to keep going, right?
Yes.
That's what you pointed out to me. He's going to start coming in here, and that's maybe in his mind, he's thinking 9. That guy could fly. I got to stay with him.
Absolutely.
Could just be a mistake, but here's... why don't you show us what happened over there?
Now, here's the reason why, if you can see that entire picture. If you're a quarterback, and you see a guy's name, I gotta get all the way up to people see it.
Yeah.
You're throwing the ball to the 8, because this guy's running this way, and your 8 route has all of this room. Now, if this guy is high, you can keep it up a little tight. Right there, that's a touchdown. Because when Watson come in here, he's gonna follow it. You got him deep. You got it. 3 guys on him right there. And Jordan throws it to Reed, and you'll see it on the next play. But again, look at the check down.
Yeah. I mean,
look at that.
Think about it. This guy's thinking, oh boy, if he's coming in here, we got to get deep on Watson, because he can get down the field.
But here's the offensive line from last year.
Much better.
Yeah. You got more time to make that decision.
Right.
But go through your progression. If you don't like it, you can dump it here. And most guys don't even want to tackle 85.
But like you said, as soon as this guy breaks inside, then you know the ball's going
yes,
there, right?
Yes.
And we'll see.
See, look at that. He comes in, he's like, oh boy.
Oops.
And you got all this area to catch it.
Yep.
And you still don't got nobody on this.
There's love right here. Yeah, and still nobody over there. And there we go. Now, unfortunately on this one for the Packers, or for Jaden Reed, he dropped it. Would have been an extremely long gain.
Yeah, you can show it on the next
20,
one too,
26.
how the guys, see, look at that. That's where you want, all this space.
Yeah.
And all that because of them and I going in on the 6 route. Because probably in the meeting, they probably said Watson is going to run the 8 backside, he's going to run a post, and this guy's going to run an in route because he's in the slot. But the Packers flipped it.
Okay.
So, no, we'll run the 6 from the wide side, run the 8 from the short side. So it's a great call.
Yeah, and one of the points we were talking about off camera was that, okay, you're not going to have 11. Now, the great thing about having Watson is you have 9, you have 11, and, well, he's not in the game here, but you usually have 85. And so that's 3 pretty good options to throw to. And right now, they haven't had him, and they haven't had him. And so
this will probably be, if we had to flip, this will probably be 0 here.
Right.
But look at the 4x1. That's Jacobs all the way down to the bottom.
And who's the one?
Yes.
Number
Put
9.
him up there by himself. And they're going. And Detroit is going to run a 5-man pressure because there's Branch, there's the safety, and he's on the weak side too. So their safety is really deep, and he's on the this side of the hash because of Watson. If it was me, I'd be over here, like maybe 3 feet over.
Yeah.
Because these guys are in a bunch. It's going to take them a long time to get down here, but since they're staggered, this guy has to get a jam on him. Otherwise, somebody's going to be wide open underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing for nothing. Explain the weak side blitz because that was like your baby.
Oh, yes.
Especially against the 49ers, right?
Yes.
So when we say weak side, so the weak side is this side because you got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys over here and you only have 1 over there. So he's going to creep around here. Now, how do you block that?
Well, the thing about I'll give Big Dog or Reggie White a call. He can stay in his wide 9 and take him out, and I'll come underneath.
Right.
Or I'll give him a crash. He'll be in his wide 9. He'll come down and crash it down, and I'll come straight outside. And so the center has to pop out to get me, and he ain't going to be able to do it because Gilbert Brown would they would run a game in here. Gilbert and Sentinel, that ties all these interior guys up.
Okay.
This guy will sometimes come off on me, and Reggie will get the sack. And it happened really quick. And then they said, no, block Reggie first, because LeRoy has a longer run. Because, remember, I started back here.
Right.
And Eugene was here. And by the time it gets to 10 seconds, I start my little creep, like one of the lioness trying to get an impala.
Yeah.
And then I hit it on the run. I gave Reggie the call. And it works amazing. But if you just line up there, they can make a call to, you got to block him by yourself, then we can block these 2 guys.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And so we'll see what happens, which is exactly what you said.
And look at that mess.
Yeah. So it's actually not working in the Packers' favor because Anzalone, well, he dropped back off of Jacobs, but Fitzpatrick ran here, and this is Reed, and they just got all tangled up. Because he's, like you said, he's playing press coverage on him, trying to jam him, and he's jamming them all the way down the field.
Right.
But what's the result? You have 13.
Wide open. But again, I like this. I like Watson. He's missed the jam. Now it's here, and you got the safety in the middle of the field. And for some reason, he's not shaded over, so George said, this way, I'm going with the ball right here.
Well, the reason he's not shaded right is if exactly this happens. If Wicks starts coming here, and he's way over there, right?
He could take it up.
deep trouble, right?
Yes.
But somehow you got to respect Watson's speed over there.
Right, look at that.
And so Kirby Joseph had the depth, but there's no way he's going to get up to Watson, right?
No.
So why is he just in the middle? Just because he's worried about these guys, right?
Well, he's a deep third, but again, coaching point for any middle safety, if you got a speed guy like that, if it's a Moss or something, you got to shade to just almost, because you can always come back to the middle, but you just got to make sure if your corner misses, you have an opportunity. Sometimes you can get a little cheap pick, but you got to be closer to just try to survive the down and catch him.
Yeah.
Because that's when you got a bunch away from you. Now, they can still get vertical, but they're going to get sometimes tied up in that trash I was telling you about.
Right.
But this the only guy can get deep on you in a hurry. So you should be deep, but shaded to his side a little bit.
And if he had not thrown, like if Joseph had been shading Wayne, he's still got potential for Wicks there, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if he could get to Reed.
If he hit Wicks back when we first showed it on a run, Wicks got the speed to score. Right. So they're calling a pickle on that.
So Watson's bringing people with him.
Yes.
And opening it up for other guys.
Yep.
Okay, and so this was against Chicago, and this is a really good example because, boy, here's Watson, right?
Yep.
And here's Tucker Kraft, and he is Tucker Kraft's best friend on this play, right? So what are the Bears doing here?
Well, the Bears, see, like they got a four-man pressure, like they playing their basic stack cover 3 defense. You got a deep safety, so you're going to have a guy in the flat and a guy in the thirds, and they're just going to play curl and flat. But they don't know if it's run, because he was underneath the center.
Right, plus there's 2 tight ends here.
Yes,
tight end.
And that's tight end. That's a run-in formation, but they may even have to attack because they don't know, because he was on the center, and, that's all you need for him to take one false step.
Okay. So it was a play action. Jacobs came out here.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
But again, he's in man-to-man, so Romeo got to take this guy and keep him over here. Don't come over here. But now you got, normally you would say, Watson probably not open, but look at the protection. So I can take a second look. I can give him what we call a second progression. See if you can clear this guy and get here. And this guy just takes off. And he took a bad angle, and Watson got inside of him, and you'll see on the next picture what happened is he's turned. He's turning back this way.
So Watson was here.
Yes.
And he went this way, and then he went this way.
Yes.
And the safety was here, and he went,
I went too far.
Yeah.
When you do that, that leaves Watson wide open. Now, again, look at this guy here.
That's Tucker Kraft.
And you got Romeo, got this guy. The ball, I think, is in the air because Jordan is run. He finally left the pocket.
He did. He's right
so
here.
There's no way he can throw it over here. But he could easily have thrown it here.
Oh, gosh.
But he's going to throw it into really double coverage. But he just believed the fact that, again, you can see it right here. The guy, you can see his name.
Both guys. He's got both guys' names.
If you see both their names, you can take a chance on it.
Right.
Yeah.
But it really shows, if you go back, Kraft, he kind of looks like he's covered, but this guy's clearing out, and then that safety is not going to follow. He needs to be
back over here, but he's like, well, there's nobody, I don't have any work. And he probably kind of almost see Jacobs over here, but this guy's a little too deep, but actually he's okay. But these two are the ones you want to make a decision on. So now Jordan, get ready to throw it. Look at that mechanics. That tear my Achilles. Again, you got good protection here. And you got a peel back block coming if you want to run it.
Oh, that's true.
But the arm talent on Jordan right here is unbelievable. Look at that.
There's the ball.
Matter of fact, I think Jordan's one of the most accurate quarterbacks on the run I've ever seen.
Yeah.
on the run, he's amazing. Look,
but imagine if he
himself.
hits him, and it's all the way to the end zone.
But jumping up, see these guys, they're not even looking for the ones on the ground. It's okay to throw that.
Yeah. So, I mean, this isn't to say that Christian Watson's going to transform them.
No, but you may see
Bowl.
these kind of patterns and progression if he plays.
It's what their offense needs a boost.
Yes.
You know, losing Jaden Reed really
Yes.
hurt. They need someone experienced as Matthew Golden grows, you know, into the guy they want. As Savion Williams, till they can get him, up to speed. He's still very much a developmental player. Mm-hmm. Getting a guy like that could help them quite a bit.
Oh, no question. And the morale, too.
Yeah. Yes. So hopefully that was interesting to you, and we'll see. I anticipate him playing, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not the medical staff or the head coach.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, again, go to check out Tostitos and all the Pick and Save stores and Elite Vodka, and visit Milwaukee.org. And again, check out my guy, CharlieBarons.com for all of his tour dates.
All right. We'll see you next week after the Cincinnati game. Take care, everyone.